Of all the great space observatories, the Hubble telescope has certainly been providing the most dazzling results, both scientifically and in terms of beautiful images. The 11-ton satellite, a joint collaboration between NASA and the European Space Agency, was launched in April 1990 and has been serviced by the shuttle on 4 occasions. The first, in 1993, was one of the most crucial and complex missions ever carried out to correct the telescope's wrongly manufactured main mirror.
Ça a réussi, c'était une mission qui a eu un succès total. Pour moi, c'était, je dirais, ma plus belle mission.
And the mission was a total success. Although I didn't do a spacewalk, personally it was the most exhilarating mission I've ever done, taking part in a rescue operation. Yes, that's what it was, a rescue task. And from January 2004, the first images after the repairs and the correction of the telescope optics showed that the observatory was working perfectly. And from that moment on, Hubble has become an extremely productive scientific tool. Circling the globe every 96 minutes at 600 kilometers, the telescope's instruments have provided pictures unaffected by the veil and turbulence of the Earth's atmosphere.
And that has given us, together with the large aperture of the Hubble Space Telescope, the possibility to take very deep images of the sky, to look at very early objects in the universe, to have the fantastic angular resolution, to find black holes in the center of galaxies, supermassive black holes, to see the evolution of galaxies, to study the structure of the galaxies. So that's for extragalactic science. It has done an enormous amount of good for astronomy.
Hubble's beautiful images have had an immense impact on the public, inspiring pictures of the deep universe, of the birth and death of stars, observing the titanic explosions of supernovae, detecting black holes, probing the nature of dark energy, and searching for other distant worlds. But after almost 17 years in orbit, the satellite has been feeling its age. We have been trying to function with 2 gyroscopes, but even so, with time passing, these very precise and powerful instruments are extremely fragile. We also have problems with the batteries. When they're old, they don't retain all their energy, they drain very quickly, or they don't charge up to maximum power. 3 years ago, astronomers despaired when NASA cancelled a final servicing mission as a consequence of the Columbia disaster. Constrained by new astronaut safety considerations, it had decided that the observatory could no longer be visited by the space shuttle. Priority was given to the development of Hubble's successor, the James Webb Space Telescope, due to be launched in 2013. But following 3 flawless flights of a modified and safer shuttle, NASA announced in October 2006 that it had changed its mind.
We are going to add a shuttle servicing mission to the Hubble Space Telescope to the shuttle's manifest to be flown before it retires. We anticipate.
Hubble program managers and shuttle astronauts are now actively planning this final house call to the Space Observatory in 2008. Claude Nicollier will not be part of the crew, but is closely following the preparation. So there's rendezvous with the telescope, catching it with the shuttle's robotic arm, installing it on the rotating platform at the aft end of the shuttle's hold, and for this servicing mission, 5 spacewalks are scheduled to change the gyros and batteries and to improve the observatory, installing new science instruments.
Start, 2, 1, boost your ignition, and liftoff of this.
Whilst NASA is confident that recent shuttle flights and safety procedures offer the best guarantees of safety, the final Hubble mission allows for a standby rescue flight. Should there be a serious problem during the ascent or during the orbital phase which could endanger the crew visiting the observatory, it is envisaged that another shuttle would go to rescue them, this second shuttle being ready for launch as from the very start of the Hubble mission. The mission may possibly also attempt to repair the ACS camera, which has recently broken down, one that has been providing Hubble's most spectacular images of deep space.
Having a repair of Hubble, having a servicing mission, extends the lifetime of Hubble for probably 5 years or even more. It brings 2 new instruments which are much more powerful than previous instruments and complementary to those, and in particular bridges the gap between today and the James Webb Space Telescope.